Good morning, Trails down here for day 8 of our 2020 Appalachian Trail hike. Today we're starting at 8:12 again, and this time instead of going down the hill, we're going to finish going up the hill at Apple Orchard. And we're going to Petites Gap, which is kind of a cute story. The guy it was named after was P-O-T-E-E-T, Petite, but it's spelled P-E-T-I-T-E-S. So just goes to show nobody knows how to spell anybody's name. But we've got how many miles?
Don't remember.
Okay. Well, I think around 7-ish, 8-ish miles.
I think it's 8.4.
Okay. 8.4-ish miles. We'll let you know at the end. And got a big uphill for sure to get to a tower, radar tower, and or traffic control,
yeah,
and hopefully have some great views. So we'll see you up there.
So here we are at Apple Orchard Mountain. This is actually at 4,225 feet, is the highest point that we will be until we get to New Hampshire, believe it or not, again. So it was actually not a bad little climb up. Now, Apple Orchard was actually named for these trees, not the pine ones, of course, the other trees, which are not, they're kind of twisted, and they don't know whether the pioneers thought this is an abandoned apple orchard, which it is not, or abandoned apples, but the twisted trees make them maybe think of apple orchards. Who knows? But that's the thing that caused Apple Orchard to be cut its name.
All right, so this is now a just used for regular Air Force. What's it called again?
Strategic Array, VLM.
VLM. There you go. But used to be up here initially was Strategic Air Command Center, and they had their radar center up here and a whole bunch of 15 buildings, they said, and it supported 255 people. Just looking at the top here, I don't know if they could quite support that. We did see a watertight vent outlet a little bit ago, like maybe, I don't know, 100 feet back. So we think there may be something underground, because you know how the military was. But so now this is just used for normal aviation for the FAA. Trails now back here, and as you see, there are some steps here on the mountain. We're going down. Some people would have to go up. These are not natural. Naturally, steps don't occur, or rocks don't occur like this. This is all done by the hard labor of the Natural Bridge Appalachian Trail crew, and volunteers are put these in. You can just imagine how many hours it would take to seat these rocks for each step for it to.
And there's over 100 that they're going to.
Over 100. We still got more to go down. I don't know.
110 million years?
Yeah, this rock up here is called the Guillotine. This rock has been between these other rocks for 110 million years. Luckily today is not its final day, and I have made it past. So here we have the wild columbine. This flower was also commonly called the cuckold flower. If your lady no longer liked you, she would leave a bouquet of these in your house when you returned home, and you knew she was gone. Also to the side, over here to the right, is cinnamon fern. We can kind of smell a little bit of cinnamon here and there with that fern. Hello, snail trail here, trail snail here. Woo. We just did 7.72 miles, made it to our destination. Today's terrain was fairly easy, little moderate spots here and there. The uphill wasn't too bad. It was a very moderate uphill for the big one. Lots of different flowers that we saw that we haven't seen so far anywhere, and even on this trip. So if you're spring, early summer, bring your camera, take lots of pictures. We did see some creatures we hadn't seen before. We saw some kind of frog that had a little mask. We'll have to find out what his name is. And
Bull shrew.
oh yeah, the bull. There was a bull I saw that ran into a log, so I didn't have time to get a picture. But it was a really great walk. I would recommend this as a day hike to anybody.
And the reason why there's so many wildflowers on this stretch is there's actually a finger of, here's your geology lesson. Remember, we were doing millions of years before. This is a 1.5 billion years ago. They think, they're not even sure how it got here, but there's a finger that extended, they believe, from Canada here into here, bringing all these wonderful nutrients down with it and being deposited here to help grow all the wildflowers.
Yeah, there's a trail we did not take, an offshoot that's supposed to be the best rhododendron tunnel in the area. So if that's something you might be interested in. Today's flights, for those of you playing along with us, I know you're going to be behind because we don't have internet, but 135. And some of you may have noticed that we are on day 8. If you've ever watched any of our other videos at SF Sprocket, SF Sprocket on YouTube, feel free to follow her. You will see that we normally end this week. This year we're doing a little bit longer, so you'll get a few extra days with us. See you tomorrow.